Good evening, everybody, or good morning or afternoon, wherever you are. Can you all hear me? Yay! How exciting is this? There's still a few people coming in, so I'll just wait another minute or so. And just to remind you that you will need a candle and a lighter. You will need some earth in a bowl, some water in a bowl, and two crystals and two rocks. So whilst more people are joining, just make sure you've got everything that you need with you. If for some reason you don't have one of these ingredients, do not worry, because you can use your imagination, which will be absolutely fine. Okay, so I'm just going to wait one more minute. Still people coming into the room. So amazing. There's people just from all around the world. This is bananas. So all over the world. How exciting. And as far as I understand it, there are ceremonies going on everywhere tonight. It's a super exciting moment for all of us on the path of evolution. Okay, so I think I'm going to begin now. Okay. Great. So just some housekeeping, which is to let you know that I have three assistants with me tonight. I've got Liz, Rachel, and Andy, and they will all be holding the meta womb throughout to make sure that our ceremony is beautifully contained within the womb of the all that is. And also Liz is in charge of the chat, and Liz is going to be doing the visual demo, which I'm going to explain to you in a moment what we're actually going to do. So to start off with, I just want to thank all of you for being here. It's very exciting. You will be able to see Liz soon. I've just had a message in the chat. So I just want to thank you all for being here. And as you all know, the point of today's ceremony is to do a creational ceremonial act together, where essentially we emit the choice into the field that we are now ready to activate our 12-strand rainbow light DNA to turn us into Homo luminous. And as many of you probably now know, it's up to us. We are the creators. And as we emit and choose this next level of evolution, we offer not just each one of us and ourselves and our friends and our family, but everyone on planet Earth to do the same, because we are a collective empathic species. And so it's up to us to create our next stage of evolution. I don't know how this ceremony is going to affect each of you individually. Some of you might just turn on like a light bulb, and some of you may turn on bit by bit, but essentially you're initiating and activating the choice to become fully luminous and to have these 12 strands awakened within you. So be patient with how that unfolds and expresses with you, and enjoy the process. Okay. So what I also want to say to all of you is that ceremony is just extremely powerful when you do it with a group, because each of us takes up the slack where someone else can't hold it. Okay. And so we are each holding one of the reflections in the prism of our creation, and each one of us is absolutely imperative and important and valued in this process. In the process, don't worry, if you feel like you're not doing something quite right or you've lost your focus a bit. Don't worry about any of that. Don't let your intellect or your ego interfere in your personal process, because there are so many of us that someone else in the room, in the ceremony, will be picking up a piece where you've dropped it. So as a whole, the intentionality will be held and uplifted. And when you bring people together in ceremony, what happens is that the power is magnified exponentially. Okay, it's a massive magnification, much more than the number of how many of us are in the room. So also, just to let you know that if there is a technical glitch, I will keep going. Don't worry, the whole thing's being recorded, and you can go and do the recording, which will be up on YouTube and all of my platforms as soon as it's finished uploading and afterwards. And the energies of this day, the 21st, the 2112 energies are still going to be potent a couple of days from now. They've been potent for 2 days leading into this moment, and they will still be potent continuing for 2 more days. So you've got time, okay? Another technical thing that you need to know is that in order to hear, I'm going to be playing 2 pieces of music and 1 meditation. And in order to hear those, you need to have me on speaker view. If you don't know what that is, there are 3 dots in the top of your window, and you need to make sure those are on speaker view, okay? And then you should be able to hear the music. But again, if you can't hear the music, don't worry about it. You can always come back and do the ceremony later to the recording, okay? What else do I need to tell you? Okay, so I'm going to explain what we're going to do now. So today's ceremony is in 2 parts. There is the ceremonial aspect, where we are going to physically embody the spirits of the north, the south, the east, the west, earth, air, fire, water, ether, and crystal. So we are going to do this embodied physical ceremonial act to set us up. And then the second part will be a deep meditation where we will activate and initiate our 12-strand rainbow DNA, and then take that out and beam it to all of humanity and into our earth as an offering. Okay, so they're the 2 parts. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to very briefly, because I don't want to use up all our time in explanation, walk you through what we're going to do. But you don't need to remember it, because I'm going to guide you through the whole process anyway. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to now remove my pin, find Liz somehow. Liz, you've got to start waving frantically so I can see you. Where are you? Because I need to make Liz the center. Yeah, all of you are pointing like this, but your boxes are all moving. There she is. Okay, so I'm now going to make Liz, my beautiful friend and assistant, the spotlight. Okay, now this is how you are going to set yourselves up. You are going to place a rock in front of you and a rock behind you. Okay, and to begin with, you can either sit in your chair if you really can't sit on the floor, or you can sit on the floor. Okay, and you've got your 2 crystals in front of you, your candle and lighter, and your earth and your water in front of you. Okay, so what we're going to do for the ceremony is we're going to, and I'm going to guide you through all of this, is you're going to light the candle, then we're all going to create a meta womb, and we are going to call in the ancestors. Then we are going to take 12 deep breaths to bring the spirit of air into our heart center. So we're going to breathe into our heart center. Then we are going to fire sip 12 times. Now, Liz is going to give us a demo of fire sipping. You light your candle and you now connect to the spirit of the flame, okay? And what you do is, once you feel connected to the spirit of the flame, is you hold the intention to fire sip into your heart center, to activate your heart center with the spirit of fire. So essentially what you do is you pinch the spirit of fire just above the flame, breathe it in through one nostril, and feel the breath going down into your heart center. Okay? And you're going to do this 12 times fairly rapidly. Okay? Okay, this is how you fire sip. Okay, thank you, Liz. Then we are going to mix. You're going to keep your candle lit though. Liz is just blowing it out for now. All right, light it again. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Keep your candle lit. And you're going to put your candle further away from you now. Okay. And your lighter. You're now going to mix a little bit of the earth in the water. So you are mixing. That you can mix more earth than that, Liz, so that the water actually goes muddy. Yeah, okay. So you're now going to mix earth and water 12 times. Okay. And then what you are going to do is you are going to anoint your heart center with the spirit of earth and water. And you're going to feel that going in. Okay. And that's to activate your heart center with the spirit of earth and water. You are then going to push the earth and water out as well, out of the field. And you are now going to stand up. And if you have a chair, you're going to move it out. So Liz has behind her the other rock. So she's now going to stand at the center point between the two rocks. And we are now going to play some drumming music, and you are going to shake for 12 minutes to activate your heart center with the spirit of ether. So this is going to require some effort. You are shaking for 12 minutes, okay? At the end of 12 minutes, you might need to move your camera up now, Elizabeth. You are going to pick up, your two crystals, and you are going to place a crystal in your left palm, a crystal in your right palm, and put your hands out. And you are going to feel an electric current and communion. No, you're not doing this now. Somebody's put in the chat. I'm just giving you the demo now. I'm going to walk you through the whole thing during the actual ceremony. This is just the demo. So now, having shaken for 12 minutes, you are now going to feel an electric current going from crystal to crystal through the heart center to activate your heart center with the spirit of crystal. Okay, so you're going to feel the activation or the electric current 12 times from left to right, 12 times. When you've done that, you are going to put your crystals down to your left and your right, so that now, Liz, you need to move your camera again. You are standing at the knot, that's perfect, between two rocks and two crystals, which represent the north, the south, the east, the west. And I'm now going to play music for 12 minutes, and you are going to walk in any direction you want around those crystals, and you are going to be holding the intention to activate your heart center with the spirit of the north, the south, the east, the west. Okay? And after 12 minutes, I'm then going to invite you to place your chair back in the center of the knot, or if you want to, just sit on the floor. And you are going to sit down now, and we are going to go into the meditation. Thank you, Liz. So that what Liz has just shown you is the physical, embodied, ceremonial part of our ceremony to activate the 12-strand DNA. So you're literally bringing in the spirits of the north, south, east, the west, the air, earth, fire, water, crystal, and ether into your heart center as a physical act. And now I am going to then play the meditation that I pre-recorded, which has music to it. And this is how we're going to activate the rainbow, the rainbow light strands. So in the meditation, which is completely guided, you are going to connect to the earth and stellar stars, see your true self as you and your true self as a base pair. Okay, you're then going to go into your heart center. You don't need to remember any of this, and feel your master gene code, which is 2 strands held together by 2 telomeres, one on the end of each strand. Okay, they're like little socks on the end of your gene code. So in your heart center is your master gene strand. You are going to take that master gene strand up and out and into cosmic plasma, where using your breath, your will, your imagination, you are going to turn that master gene code into a 12 rainbow light DNA strand. Okay. You are then going to bring it back, drop it into your body, and you are going to feel those 12 strands expanding and growing until 1 telomere is on the crown of your head and 1 is at your perineum, and the 12 strands are now running between you, okay, from crown to perineum. And then using your breath, breathing from perineum to crown, so from telomere to telomere, we're going to then activate or light up the strands 2 by 2, okay? I'm guiding you in all of this. You don't need to remember it. Once the 12 strands are lit up, I'm going to invite you to feel your biofield, and you are going to expand your biofield until it is larger than the biofield of our Earth. You are then going to merge your biofield with all of ours, and we are going to feel into all of the darkness that is still left upon Mother Earth, the darkness in ourselves, in our systems, in the systems upon the earth, in the ideas within us, in the ideas on the earth, in the people and the relationships that we have, the people on earth, every single thing, because your biofield will be the biofield of earth, and we are, and you are the earth anyway. We're going to feel into all the darkness. And once we've found and felt that darkness, we are then going to beam the rainbow light strand activation and energy and information into the earth itself. And once that's lit up, we are then going to come back to our normal size. We are going to close the ceremony and open our eyes. Okay. I know it sounds a lot, and it is a lot, but all of it will be guided, and it will require effort from you. It requires effort, willpower, concentration, your absolute focus, and your intention. Okay. So there's too many people in here for me to take questions, but I promise you this whole process is guided, and I invite you not to get bogged down by worrying about whether you're doing it right or wrong. Even if you just listen to the whole thing, your input will be here and will be working with everybody else for the best and most beautiful outcome for all. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I am going to do a quick sound check. So you need to all check that I am your main speaker, and I'm going to do a sound check so that you can all just test that for 1 minute. So I'm going to share screen, share sound, and I'm just going to play some music so you can all check that you can hear it. If you can hear it, you're great. Okay. All right. Okay. And so now we are going to set ourselves up. So I'm going to invite you to put your chair or use the chair later just for the meditation if you want. I won't be speaking to you during the music, so don't worry, okay? So somebody just sent me a message. So you need to set up so that your chair is nearby for the meditation, okay? You need to set up so you've got everything in front of you and you are sitting between a rock in front of you and a rock behind you. So when you're ready, please sit between the rocks. Make sure you've got your lighter, your candle, everything that you need. Liz, I'm reminding you when I play the music, and Rachel, to give me a thumbs up to make sure you can still hear it. Okay, so once you are all set up, I'm going to invite you now to just take a moment and close your eyes. And with my heartfelt love, appreciation, and dedication for all of you and for our Mother Earth Gaia, I call in her spirit and her wisdom to be with us here in this ceremony. I call the spirit allies of the north, the south, the east, the west, the above and the below. I call the spirits of earth, air, fire, water, ether, and crystal. I ask the mind of the creator, the plasma, the plasmoids, to come into this space and hold all of us as we set our intention for the good of ourselves, for the good of humanity, for the good of our earth and the cosmos, to activate and to embody and light up our 12-strand rainbow light DNA, so that collectively and together we can become the light that forges ahead for Homo luminous. And now please open your eyes and light your candle. Let the light guide us, hold us. And together now, we will all create one meta womb to hold us all. So using your imagination, your willpower, your focus, feel that we are creating a black sphere around us all, the womb of all creation. One womb, unity, togetherness. Together we hold each other and ourselves. And I invite you to fill this meta womb with the black, inky, amniotic fluid of the void. Feel and see and embody this liquid rising, 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 filling all of us, filling the space of this ceremony with infinite potential to rebirth ourselves anew. And as we sit in this space, I invite you now to call forth your ancestors to be with you. Call them here into the ceremony, the ones who gave us life, who hold us and who love us. The ones who brought forward our wisdom, our insight, and our knowledge. Feel their presence around you and feel their gratitude for all that you are and all that you do. And bring your awareness now to your heart center in the middle of your chest. And begin to breathe into your heart center 12 times to activate it with the spirit of air. Feel your heart center filled with the spirit of air. And now we will activate our heart center with the spirit of fire by fire sipping 12 times. Pick up your candle, connect to the spirit of fire within the flame. And when you are ready, pinch the spirit of fire and inhale her through your nostril down into your heart center and feel the activation 12 times. Feel your heart center filled and activated with the spirit of fire. And now you will mix the spirit of earth and the spirit of water 12 times and anoint your heart center with it to activate your heart center with the spirit of earth and water. And feel your heart center filled with the spirit of earth and water and activated. And please now stand. Move your chair out of the center. And you are now going to activate your heart center with the spirit of ether, using your willpower, your intention, and your body for 12 minutes when you hear the music begin. And now feel your heart center activated and filled with the spirit of ether. And now pick up your crystals, placing one in your left palm, one in your right palm, with your arms outstretched. And you are now going to feel the activation of crystal in your heart center as you feel and experience the electric communion from one crystal to the other, running 12 times down your arms from left to right through the heart center. And feel your heart center filled with the spirit of crystal. And now place your rocks either side of you so that you are standing in the cross, the tree of life. And you are now going to walk between these rocks that align us to the north, the south, the east, and the west, so that you can activate your heart center with the spirit of the north, the south, the east, and the west for 12 minutes. And coming back to the knot, feeling your heart center activated by the spirits of the north, the south, the east, and the west. And now that you are embodied of the north, the south, the east, the west, the earth, the air, the fire, the water, the crystal, and the ether, I invite you to bring your chair to the knot of the tree of life, so that we can move into the deep realms within and activate and light up our 12-strand rainbow light DNA. And as you sit at the knot of the 8, a 0-point portal to cosmic plasma, I invite you now to close your eyes and in the soft, enveloping darkness, begin to follow your breath. Feel the ebb and flow of the breath as it weaves in and out of your body, relaxing you, opening you, allowing you to become more energy than matter. Breathing in the pneuma of Gaia, filling your body with her breath, her energy, her love. As you breathe out, giving back your breath into her atmosphere and offering a reciprocal exchange from the macro to the micro and back again. And I now invite you to begin to perceive that sitting opposite you is the original blueprint of your true self. The energetic blueprint, the mirror of your material body. And as you gaze upon this blueprint, your true self, begin to breathe into your heart center and connect to the eyes of your true self and see your soul, your eternal soul, the soul of your true self gazing back at you. And know yourself as a base pair of genetic code. And smile at your true self as you breathe in and out of your heart center. And we are now going to connect to the earth and stellar stars. So drop your awareness now, down and down through all the layers of the earth, into the core and the heart of your Mother Earth, Gaia. A white-hot octahedron of nourishing and pure light. Raw, life-giving, ecstatic light. Earth light. And see the thread that rises from the stellar star, like an earth serpent, rising and rising, coiled around her brother, the cosmic serpent, rising from the earth star, up through all the layers of the earth, higher and higher, to enter your body through the doorway of your perineum, up through the central core processor of your being, through your midline, higher and higher, through all of your main energy centers, exiting your body at the portal of the crown. The cosmic and earth serpents rise up and out of your body and into the heavens, higher and higher, to land within that golden body of the stellar star. Cosmic light. And feel these stars holding you, one above, one below, holding you with the light of the earth serpent and the cosmic serpent. Earth light, stellar light. Feel these threads within the quantum core processor of your body, informing you, tethering you to your place in the world, as a divine child, as a beloved child of light that you are. And as you feel into these strands of cosmic and earthly serpentine light, notice that they are held within your core, which is made of your body plasma. A microcosmic, plasmic field of information that flows through your blood, through your body, informing all of the cells and quantum particles of your being, who you are. And you are breathing into your heart center, deeper and deeper. And within this heart center, the core of your expression as a heart-centered being, I now invite you to find your master gene code, 2 strands, a double helix held together with telomeres at each end. And as you find this master gene code, you are now going to take it up the quantum core of your being, up the threads, higher and higher, out of the doorway of your crown, higher and higher, and through the portal of the stellar star, out into the cosmos, into the void of all creation, the womb of all creation. Feel your master gene code floating in that pre-creational space of eternity, the cosmic womb. Take this code deeper and deeper into the space of infinity. Deeper and deeper. deeper and deeper until you find your consciousness and the master gene floating within the creational space of cosmic plasma, the mind of the Creator. And allow yourself to feel and see and connect into and know this space, cosmic plasma. And see the luminosity of this plasma all around you, attending to you. Then using all of your willpower, all of your imagination, and the breath that is flowing in and out of your heart's center, you are now going to turn this 2-strand master gene into a 12-strand rainbow light DNA with 2 pearlescent telomeres, one at each end, holding it all together. Breath, will, imagination, creating 12 rainbow light DNA strands with 2 pearlescent telomere ends. Feel and see and know and create this luminous murmuration a vortex of creation, expressing itself, creating itself into 12 rainbow light DNA strands. Now, you are going to begin to bring this 12-strand rainbow light DNA back to the portal of the stellar star. Traveling through this portal and down the cosmic and earth serpentine light, down and down towards your body, through the portal of your crown, and landing this new rainbow light master gene code within your heart center. And as you feel this master gene landing here, allow this code to grow, magnify, and expand so that the 12-strand rainbow light DNA code is the same size as the quantum core processor of your being, filling you from crown to perineum, and feel the pearlescent telomeres, one on top of your crown, one beneath your perineum, holding these strands in place. Feel your entire quantum core filled with this information, with these rainbow light strands. And to activate the strands, we are now going to breathe between the telomeres, from perineum to crown and back again. Breathing in from the perineum, up the body to the crown, breathing out from the crown back to the perineum. Long, slow, steady breaths. And as you breathe this breath, allow the breath to travel through the first 2 strands, strand 1 and strand 2. The physical and emotional strands, activated by earth and water. Feel the energy of earth, the energy and consciousness of water flowing through these strands, awakening them to their light. strands that hold biological instructions, reptilian and mammalian information, governing your body's form, your organs, and your physical traits. Feel how the information within these strands has been passed down through physical ancestry, attuning us with emotions and our basic intuitive abilities. Strands that are a guiding template, linking your physical body to your energy body, consciousness of earth and water, the healing serpent, the transformation offered by Black Mother Jaguar, activating, awakening these strands with your breath and your intention and attention. And beginning to breathe now into the third and fourth strands with a consciousness of fire and air. Breathing from perineum to crown and back again, filling these strands with fire and air. The strands associated with your mental and higher mind. Strands connected to higher intelligence. The conductivity of thoughts and abstract thinking. The strands of your true creativity. Strands of telepathic and intuitive thought processes and connection. Let the breath flow from telomere to telomere, holding the intention to light up and awaken these strands through the consciousness of fire and air. And now we breathe into the fifth and sixth DNA strands, awakening them with the consciousness of the north and the south, attuning these strands that are part and parcel of our spiritual and soul level intelligence. Strands that represent the soul's memories across all of our lifetimes, those lived and those yet to be lived. Strands of intuitive wisdom, strands of higher guidance, and our internal healing. Strands that incorporate all of our knowledge, present, future, past, awakening, enlightening, becoming through our breath, our will, our attention, of the north and south consciousness. And now we breathe into the 7th and the 8th DNA strands, lighting them up with a consciousness of the East and the West. Breath and consciousness of these directions flowing in from telomere to telomere, flowing out from telomere to telomere. Strands connected to our cosmic self, our oversoul. Strands which align us to the ancient ones and the collective consciousness. Strands that open our awareness to the understanding of universal patterns of the above and the below. Strands of compassion and unity consciousness. The alchemy of transformation and the motion from darkness to light. Feel your breath awakening these strands as you fill them and breathe with the consciousness of East and West. And now we awaken the 9th and the 10th strands by breathing from telomere to telomere with the consciousness of ether and crystal. As the breath and our intention flows from perineum to crown and back again, we awaken our multi-dimensional and light body strands, the activation of higher energetic bodies, strands which enhance our ability for manifestation, strands that transcend linear time, and strands which flow with starlight and earth light. Feel your breath awakening, activating and lighting up these strands. And finally, we breathe with the consciousness of the heart of Gaia and the heart of the cosmos to awaken the 11th and the 12th DNA strands, the divine and source strands. Breathing from telomere to telomere with earth and cosmos, heart, consciousness. We awaken these strands that connect us to Source, the Creator, universal consciousness. Strands of purpose, of destiny, of spiritual mastery. Strands of unconditional love and non-duality. Strands of the earth serpent and the cosmic serpentine energy, entwinement, entanglement. And feel all 12 strands lit up, luminescent, glowing and activated, filling you, your quantum core processor, from the pearlescent telomere at your crown to the pearlescent telomere within your perineum. Feel this quantum core processor, the plasma within it, holding all 12 rainbow light DNA strands, now informing every cell of your body and every quantum particle of your being. Feel your whole body lighting up. feel yourself recreated, remade, evolved, and enlightened with this information. And allow your breath now to become centered once again within your own heart center. And from this center, point, portal of your being, I now invite you to feel into the edges of your biofield, the electromagnetic field around your body that is informed by the motion of your quantum core processor. And as you feel into the edges of your biofield, I now invite you to expand your biofield until it is the size of the room that you are in. And now, expand it further until it is the size of the building that you are in. Keep expanding until your biofield is the size of the town or village or city you are in. Expand it further until it is the size of the country that you are in. Keep expanding until you feel that your biofield entirely encapsulates not only the whole Earth, but the biofield of Mother Earth Gaia as well. And as you feel our beloved Earth within your biofield, I invite you to merge with all of the biofields of your fellow meditators, so that together around the Earth we create one unified biofield holding our beloved Earth, our Mother, Sophia Gaia. And now that we are entangled with unity, consciousness, one unified field, I invite you to begin to perceive all of the places within the body of Gaia, and of course, your own body, and the bodies of everyone and everything upon the earth, which are still holding darkness, polarity, the simplicity of the double strand. Take your awareness deeper inside and notice these places and spaces within you and within all. Feel into them, know them, become intimate with them. And now, using all of your willpower, all of your imagination, all of your breath, and the unconditional love that resides within your heart center, you are going to beam the light of those 12 rainbow DNA strands and all of the information within them to the dark places upon the body of Earth and all of the bodies that are held within the darkness, all of the systems and spaces and places that require this rainbow light, 12 strand activation and information. So feel this rainbow light beaming like a laser from your heart center and your 12 rainbow light strands at the core of your being, filling all of these places and spaces. And we are going to beam this for 12 minutes. pausing, feel and see all of the changes that have occurred upon the earth, within the bodies and places and spaces that reside here. And very gently now, we are going to disengage our biofield from the biofields of our fellow meditators with gratitude and love. And we are going to now contract our biofield until it is the size of the country that we are in. Contracting it more to the size of the village, town, or city we are in. To the size of the building we are in. To the size of the room that we are in. And finally, to land into a size around our bodies that feels comfortable for us. And placing a hand upon your heart center, breathing into this center with compassion, kindness, gratitude, and unconditional love for yourself. Feeling the gratitude for all of those who took part in this 12-strand light DNA activation. Coming back into the room and opening your eyes. And finally, we offer our gratitude to the spirits of the north, the south, the east, the west, the air, the earth, fire, water, ether, and crystal. We give our thanks to our ancestors, and most importantly, we send our love and our gratitude to our beloved mother, Sophia Gaia. And I now invite you to blow out your candle. And I declare that our ceremony to activate our 12-strand rainbow light DNA on the 2112 portal is now complete. Thank you, everyone. So I would just like to offer gratitude once again to Andy, Rachel, and Liz. Thank you for being there and holding me and holding everyone here. And thank you, all of you, for showing up for yourselves and for Earth. And I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful, amazing festive season with your beloveds and whomever you are with. And look forward to next year, or 1 year, and all that it may bring. Thank you.
Sarita, would you like to invite people to put their earth back in the earth?
Oh, yes, thank you. So yes, so you need to tell your water and your earth that it is just a normal element now and take it back to where it came from. And you need to also take your offering to Mother Earth Gaia at your own convenience and place it somewhere on the land or perhaps on your altar, so that it can be felt and attuned into by her. Thank you, everyone, and thank you for that reminder, Liz.